Welcome back to rFactor. Yes, some nostalgic come back to these nice mods of this nice old simulator while the titles are running. I realized that I showed very little about this nice mod, which is Formula One 1967. Honestly, I think it's a bit over-modeled, but graphics are good, racing is nice, it's very pleasant. So, for the ones maybe who look for more realism, there is Assetto Corsa, but here things are not bad at all. The feeling of the force feedback may not be the most accurate, but sure enough to realize what's going on and to properly handle the car. I'm racing Sir Jackie Stewart's BRM, a 16-cylinder, infamous because of its total unreliability. Sorry for my pronunciation. And while I'm struggling with the red Ferrari driven by Chris Amon and the Cooper Maserati of Joe Seifert, the pack escaped, so I have to try to join. The race is short as my usual. After all, this is a good way to add the realism because in the very first laps, this mighty, incredible, and a bit crazy engine didn't break at once. Yeah, because it's after changing the rules from 1.5 liters back in 1965 to 3 liters of engine capacity, the BRM decided to flatten its old 8-cylinder V8 cylinder engine and double it just by juxtaposing a second engine upon it. So it turned out to be an H16, and it had a whole lot of troubles, problems, and as mentioned, a lot of reliability issues. Okay, in this very early stage of the race, of course, we are immediately packed up. The differences between the performance of the cars are quite small, so it's easy to get side by side, nose by tail, and keep struggling all the race long, which makes it very intriguing, very exciting, very pleasant. Force feedback in this old simulator may not be the best one, but this one is sufficiently accurate and talkative to help driving both with pleasure and with a decent feeling of realism, even though the cars are a bit over-modeled, above all for what concerns the grip of the tires. However, both human racers and AIs here are have the same weapons, are at the same level. So, who cares? After all, this small lack of realism doesn't spoil the fun. Now, after overtaking the first mentioned three cars, I am having a fight with the Eagle. I think it's Alpi's, yes, Alpi's Eagle, just followed by Ludovico Scarfiotti with the other Eagle car. And in front of me I've got two Brabhams, Jack Brabhams. I can identify him by the number and the helmet. And I think Bob Anderson with the other Brabham. The cars here are reasonably different in behavior and characteristics, but the man who made, the people who made this nice mode managed to leave a lot of settings available, so you can really tweak them and adapt them to your driving style, which adds to the satisfaction of driving it. You may have noticed that there are a lot of details of moving parts and cinematics, which is great for this old simulator with quite poor graphics, while I'm making this replay of this great overtaking, maybe more lucky than great. As I mentioned before, you see how many parts you can see moving, the axles, many parts of the suspensions, etc. All even the head of the pilot, even though unfortunately you don't have movements of the hands on the gear lever and even on the steering wheel. But I think we can be happy with the satisfaction of driving. Okay, now taking the lead, and despite this is the last lap, so gonna be probably full of mistakes. What to say? I'm waiting for mistakes because I remember I made mistakes, so I have to wait for the replay to show it. Yes, oh no, yes, this is the beginning of the last lap. Yes, I've lost some distance, probably the slipstream helped my opponents to close the gap, and even maybe some slowing down by myself in the attempt not to make too many mistakes. Oh yes, I forgot to mention, oh here's nice mistake, yeah, but didn't throw the race away. We are in Zandvoort here. The mode of the track may be not very complete. You see the textures and the stuff around the track, but it is reasonably convincing and reasonably accurate. So here we're heading for the finish line, of the finish of the race. Some slowing down to read the names of the protagonists of this short race. There are other cars that are not included in this recording, but well, links in the description. I may let you find them, discover them. And as usual, the AIs in the end of any race act weirdly like this. Come on guys, stop this bloody thing, what's that? Okay, thanks you for watching, thanks rFactor, but goodbye.